What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Got some shipping to do. Actually had a lot of sales yesterday. I think we had 19 total orders from the beginning of the day yesterday until today. So from the 5th to the 6th, 19 total orders. So really good day in sales. I listed 40 items last night. Some of you were able to watch that. I did some cross listing live like super late last night. So if you missed that, that live is up on YouTube and Facebook for you to rewatch. But yeah, really good day because we listed a ton. We're going to try to list a ton today. One of our daughters does have a doctor appointment, so we're going to have to factor that into our day, but should still be able to get 30 to 40 items listed and hopefully have another really good day in sales. So pineapples again, yeah, I didn't change the shirt. I just took a shower last night before the live, so there's no point in changing the shirt. Well, welcome in, everybody. We have no Mercari sales. Everything from Depop, Poshmark, and eBay, but no Mercari. So unfortunately, no Mercari yesterday. But we still had some really good sales. I'll go over everything on live. If you're new here, make sure you like the live. Make sure you follow wherever you're watching from. But yeah, we have some really good stuff. I'm going to start right away as you guys are funneling in. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. I'll try to answer as many as I can as I am shipping. Let me go to my spreadsheet so I can get all the numbers for you guys as I'm shipping. So first sale is this Travis Matthew shirt, brand new with tags. I picked this up for $15 online arbitrage, and it sold for $32 on Depop. Remember, Depop doesn't have any fees besides that transaction fee now, so it's like a dollar fee on this. I can actually look and see how much it was. It was $1.81 transaction fee. That's the only fee I have on this sale. So I'll take lower offers on things like this because there is none of those big fees, big seller fees. So what's up, Lily? You're wearing a taco shirt, Trisha? Nice. What's up, Natalie? Welcome in. Easy shipping. I'm just going to throw one of these into a gyro pack and ship them out. Easy peasy. Hopefully you guys had good sales yesterday. If you want to share a couple of your sales, feel free to drop them in the chat. I'll shout a couple of them out as I'm shipping some orders. And again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. This is the perfect time to ask your questions. If you watched a video and you're like, hey, I want to ask that guy a question, instead of typing it out, you can ask it right here. Well, you still got to type it out, but you can ask it right here and I can answer that for you. So what's up, Elliot? Welcome in. All right, Poshmark sales. We have quite a few Poshmark sales from yesterday. Poshmark was popping off yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 6 orders, plus I had more earlier in the day that I'd already shipped before the mailman came. I got those out because I didn't know if I was going to lose power or not, so I didn't save those sales. So really good day in sales. First up is a Ralph Lauren, and this is it says black fleece pullover. No, wait, hold on. Okay, this is the puffer vest. I'm just making sure I'm grabbing the right item. Full Ralph Lauren puffer vest. It's brand new with tags. I picked this up retail arbitrage, so it's brand new with tag. Picked up retail arbitrage. I paid $80 for this. I probably paid a little too much retail arbitrage. It sold for $140. I still made a profit on this, but I probably paid a little too much. I probably should have waited for the next sale, but still made a decent profit on it, so I'll take it. And this is just going to go, since it's a Poshmark sale, it's going to go right into a medium flat rate box, and I'm going to ship it out that way. So what eBay store subscription do you use? I use the one that gives me 10,000 listings. I think it's the third one. I'm not really sure what it's called, but it's the third one. What's up, Adventure? Welcome in. Lots of lowball offers. Yeah, it happens. I have someone lowballing me right now on Poshmark. It's just funny because I just decline their lowball offers and then they just counter offer like $1 more. So, do FootJoy women's hoodies sell well? They do. If you can get them for a good price, they will. They don't sell for crazy money, but I would say try to pay for those for like 5 or under, and they'll sell for usually like $25, 25 to 30. So that's about the price point I would look to get those for. I sold a pair of bare bottom shorts for $35 on Poshmark. Bare bottom shorts, really good brand to look out for. I've only found it one time, but the sell-through rate is like crazy good on those. I think on eBay it's like 100% sell-through rate, so it's a good one. Next up, I don't know if Surfs is here, but he told me I should make a video on these. I never did. These are a brand you should always look out for. The brand is Tom Ford. You guys ever heard of this brand? Very high-end, high-end brand. So I found these at Red, White, and Blue. They were, I think they were $250 and they were 75% off. So I paid $80 for these jeans. Pre-owned $80, $80.25. They sold in less than a week for $140 on Poshmark. Not a huge profit, but they sold in a week. So I wasn't just going to leave what would that be? I wasn't going to leave. She has $59. That's how much money. Hold on. Let me put in the platform fee. I wasn't going to leave $31.75 just sitting there in profit. I knew these would sell super duper fast. I probably could have waited for a little bit more on this one, but I just took the quick sale. I made $31 super fast. I did pay up for these. I paid $80. Some people wouldn't do that, but I did my research. I knew these would sell quick, so I took the gamble on them, and they sold super fast. So you delist and relist items on Depop to get no seller fees. Auto Posture does it for me. So Auto Posture has already delisted and relisted most of my items on Depop. Appreciate the follow, by the way, Spit. Sold the tie for $150. Easy money. Tom Ford is a brand you should always look out for. Like I said, I probably could have waited a little bit longer on the jeans to get a little bit more, but I'm okay making that quick flip. And also with Poshmark, there's no returns for fit issues. So that's another reason I took that offer, is I like, hey, if this person says they don't fit, they can't return them. So it helps me. It's a benefit for a big high dollar sale like that to sell it on Poshmark. So cool little sale. Again, some people would be like, that's way too much to pay up for Tom Ford jeans. I'd never pay $80 for something in a thrift store, but I'm okay with it as long as the profit is there. Next up, these always sell really fast for me too. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren black fleece pullover. So it's just a crew neck, but it has a fleece liner all the way through, and it's more of a heavy Polo Ralph Lauren item. I paid $10.70 for this. I listed it for $35, and I got a $30 offer yesterday, and I took it. So yeah, $10.70, and this was listed last week, and it already sold. So super fast sale. Fleece pullovers, the fleece lined pullovers. What's up, Richard? What's up, Thrifty Goose? This is gonna go Poshmark. So this is Poshmark sale, so it's gonna go priority mail. Just gonna slide into one of these. If you don't know how these work, you can order these for free, and they get delivered to your door absolutely free. So make sure you're ordering free supplies whenever you can. There we go. That one shipped. Lots of Poshmark orders. Poshmark was very kind to me yesterday. Very kind. Next up, we have a Peter Millar. This is just a simple gray polo. I think this is an older listing too. I paid $6 for this. It only sold for $20, but this is an older listing, so I was just trying to move it. Got a $20 offer, and I accepted it, so I'll take that. What's up, Teach? What's happening? We are shipping some orders. Shipping some orders. Monday was a good day. So hopefully today's just as good. I already put out a video, by the way, today. If you guys didn't see the video, I put out a quick little video updating on some of the items I found during our one of our speed thrifts. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I put it up on all platforms, so it's available to watch right now. Next up, we got a Ralph Lauren. This is just a simple blue plaid Ralph Lauren shirt. Picked this up for $6.96, and this one sold for $20. Again, this took like a week and a half to sell. Really fast sale on this one. And Auto Posture sent a 10% out offer, and somebody accepted. So $20 for plain Peter Millar is a big one. I know, I agree. That's a super old listing, and it had a club embroidery on the front. So yeah, I don't normally pick those up, but I'll take it for I'll take that $20 sale. Poshmark, for some reason, people have been paying up for certain things on Posh. That's one of them. The other day, somebody paid up for a pair of Carhartt shorts. I was like, okay, those haven't sold for me for a while, but they paid like $25 for those, so I'll take it. Sort of weird here, somebody call me by my real name, Richard. Oh, because your name is Richard on there. People call me by my real name all the time. Viore. These are women's Viore knit joggers. These always sell fast for us. We don't mind paying up for these. We had them listed for $50. Auto Posture sent out a 10% out offer, and this person accepted. So $16.05, and it sold for $45. Really quick sale. Anytime you find Viore out there in the wild, especially if it's women's or men's, it doesn't really matter. Pick it up. Pick it up and list it. Especially the pants. The pants and the joggers and the jeans, or not the jeans, the like athletic pants, those always do really well. Sell really quick. That one shipped. And then we just have eBay orders, and then we are done. Slide these over. My favorite sale from yesterday. Can anybody guess what category my favorite sale was from yesterday? leave your guesses in the chat. I'll start with a different sale and then we'll move on to that one. But my favorite items to sell recently. Not this though. First item, this is a Print Fresh, women's Print Fresh pajama top. Paid $10.43. These always sell super fast. This sold for $29.99. $29.99. How many going out today? I think like 14 or 15, but we had 19 orders total from yesterday. Suit, no. Mary said Ralph Lauren, no. Daniel got it right, and a bunch of you over here got it right too. It's a tie. I sold a tie yesterday for good money, so we'll pack that up in a second. Ties have been some of my favorite items to sell because they're super easy to list, super easy to ship. You just have to take really good photos. That's the key with ties, is taking super duper good photos. Teach says, Kayla, I want to see your face.
Oh, you didn't print me my numbers.
Oh, yeah, I'll do it right after this. I'm almost done. I just got eBay orders left and then I'm done.
Hello, everybody. How did you see me from?
Hi, everybody. And
I thought it was out
I can
of
see the whole
camera
thing.
view.
They got the whole screen over there.
You see me going to the kitchen.
Hi guys. Hi everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, there we go. I thought I was hooked up the wrong printer. Yeah, not golf. It's a tie. I'll ship that out right now. Ship it out. Love selling ties. This one actually sold, I think, over market. You guys can tell me if it sold over market or not. So this is the tie that sold. This is a Giorgio Armani silk orange paisley tie. So it's not really too paisley actually, but it's got like that geometric pattern to it. So we just listed this on, I believe, Sunday. It's either Sunday or Saturday, I can't remember. And this sold full asking price for $34.99 plus shipping. I got this in a bulk buy locally, and I only paid it $2 to $3 for the ties locally in bulk buys. And that tie sold for $34.99 plus shipping. Love selling ties. They're super easy to list, super easy to ship. With ties, all we do is we take our photos and then we run our photos through Photo Room. And we get photos like this. I'll show you guys how this tie looks. This is our cover photo for our tie. I'll flip the camera for you guys over here too. That's our cover photo for our tie. So it's super, super nice. And I think that's why this sold overpriced. With ties, I think photos matter even more so than like a normal listing does. Like a normal listing. Boom. So all we did with this tie photo is we ran it through Photo Room. So we took our photos, ran it through Photo Room, and then the rest of these are just not through Photo Room. This is all the same. And this even had a small flaw in it. You can even see right there, it has a small flaw in it. Still sold for $34.99. So that cover photo is what sold that tie, 110%. 110%. Just throw that through Photo Room, add a shadow onto it, and then you're good to go. So that's amazing sale. Armani ties aren't the greatest, I know, and it sold super fast. I just listed it high. I was like, you know what, I'll sit on it for a little bit, and then it sold. So sold a Dixon shower caddy on Poshmark. Nice. Hey, you can't beat that. You can sell anything on Posh. How do you draw people to your listings? For eBay, the way you draw people to your listings is you have good keywords in your titles, and then you have good photos. So like for example, this photo, this person was probably scrolling through all the ties and saw this tie photo and was like, man, that's a good looking tie. I'm gonna buy that one over somebody else's that might have been a little cheaper. Also, this person, with ties, it's very specific. This person could have like a orange suit, or they need an orange tie to match their significant other. And I had an orange tie and they were scrolling through and saw mine first. So that's another thing with ties, is it's not so much, it is the brand, but it also is the look too, because people could be looking for specific things. Somebody could be scrolling through eBay right now looking for a purple and green tie, and if you had a purple green tie and your photos were really good, it'd probably suck them into that listing and they would purchase your item. So yeah, that helps. Hopefully you don't get a return. With ties, I don't really care, because the shipping return is the return shipping is not that much. I mean, it was 2 ounces to ship that out, so it won't really cost me that much for a return. But I've sold many ties and I haven't got a return yet. Obviously that one had a flaw in it, so if the person didn't pay attention, maybe I'll get a return for that, but I don't think I will. Marnie, this is the pickup from Kayla. Kayla picked this up. Brand is Marnie. I don't know if you can see that. It's made in Italy. Marnie is the brand. Paid $8.03. We listed this over the weekend and it sold for $34.99 plus shipping. yeah, I'm not too worried about returns. Returns happen. There's nothing you can do about returns. And my motto is, if it sells once, it'll sell twice. So I've had plenty of instances. Actually, on Friday, I got 2 items in that were returns. I relisted them, and both of them sold by Saturday. So they sold super fast. So if it sells once, it'll sell twice. You use your photos. I didn't catch it. What do you use for your photo? I use Photo Room. It's an app that you can use. If you're using Auto Posture, you can also just use a smart credit to take out your background. I like to use Photo Room though, because you can add certain things like shadows. You can adjust the size, things like that. So yeah, I use Photo Room, an app. I don't have like a affiliate link for it. I probably could get one, but I don't use it too much. The only thing we use it on right now is ties and shoes are the only 2 things we use it on. Next up, 880. Which one is this? 880. This is an Eileen Fisher. This is just an open stretch cardigan. I don't think there's any special fabric in this, but it's a women's size large, which is a good size. Picked this up for $4.28, and this one sold. Auto Posture sent a 10% out offer. It sold for $31.49 plus shipping. $31.49 plus shipping. Thanks TJ Maxx Tips. Got a great haul. Nice. Let's go. Don't worry about what? Selling a fake tie. Not hating, just trying to help. The tie is not fake. How can you tell the tie is fake from the outside? You didn't even see the label. How could you tell it was fake? That's the dumbest response. Do you pay for shipping on returns? On some items, yes. For example, this is a heavier sweater. So this would be buyer pays return shipping. Anything over £1, I do buyer pays return shipping. Anything under £1 is usually free shipping, free returns. Does Photo Room charge? There's a free version of Photo Room, but I pay for mine. I pay the yearly version. The yearly version, I think, is $89.99 or $79.99. I can't remember. And you get for $79.99 or $89.99, you get the whole thing for a year, and you can do batch photos. So like, let's say we list, I don't know, 20 shoes. I can batch edit all of them all at once. So I like that option. So that's the reason why I chose to pay for it. So yeah. Have you talked to the past about spreadsheet to keep track? Yes, I use Jason Hayes' spreadsheet. That's another reseller. He created a spreadsheet specifically for resellers, and it's linked in my bio with a discount code. That's the one that I read all my numbers off of, and basically at the end of the year I can hand my spreadsheet to my tax advisor, and they will take care of all my numbers for me and everything. So yeah, $69.99. That's the one. I was off on the price. Appreciate you, Trisha. $69.99 is what I pay. I should have known. I should have remembered that number of all numbers. Next up, this is a pair of men's Lululemon Surge joggers. Kayla looked up, Kayla or Mom, I don't know who did, looked up the actual name of these. That helps them sell. So if you can ever find out what the exact name is, make sure you look it up. We paid $10.70 for these. I listed these on Sunday. These sold full asking price, $49.99 plus shipping. This is a men's size small. If it was a little bit of a bigger size, I probably could have got about $10 more. So was fake comment. I'm just saying that apple is really an orange. I don't know what the fake comment was. It was somebody over on Instagram that says that Giorgio Armani tie was fake, but they didn't even see the actual label. You can't tell a tie is fake without actually seeing the label and everything. The fact that because there's so many different patterns for Giorgio Armani ties. But that's what you call a hater, chat. That would be a hater in the chat. Watching from the Netherlands. What's up from the Netherlands? Let's go. Yeah, there would be no way to tell that tie is fake just from the outside looking at it. Just a stupid comment. Huge haul. TJ Maxx, huge haul of House of Harlow dresses. Have you sold these? I don't know anything about dresses, but I'm sure Kayla probably knows about dresses. I think she's mentioned that brand before. House of Harlow. Sounds familiar, but I'm not really a dress dude, to be honest. So she would know that. It sounds like a good haul though. Somebody messaged me yesterday, by the way. When I made that video, a lot of people were like, if you've already been there, all the other resellers have been there and there's nothing left. I had people messaging me on Saturday and people messaging me yesterday saying that they went to TJ Maxx and Marshalls and spent like $500 on like crazy stuff. Like they were like, I found G4, I found this, I found Psycho. Somebody found like 9 Psycho Bunny polos still at TJ Maxx for $22. That's a no-brainer. So I sell pre-owned Psycho Bunny for $35. So new with tag ones for $22 is like a crazy good price. And those were still there on Monday. So if you haven't made it to TJ Maxx, there's a good chance a lot of that has sold, but there's also still a chance that some of that's still there. and people missed it. They also constantly bring stuff from the back too. So if the shelves were full and they did do some clearance, they still bring stuff out until it's all sold out. So yeah, just still give it a shot if you haven't already. There's a chance that you could possibly still get some good scores. Next up, Jay Lindbergh. I actually bought this off of Whatnot. This is brand new with tags. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I bought it off Whatnot. I don't want to share where I got it from, exactly the seller, but it's a really good deal. Jay Lindbergh golf pants. Picked these up for $25 plus shipping on Whatnot, and I think I was probably on free shipping by the time I bought these two, so I'd have to go look and see exactly what I paid. But these sold for $59.99 plus shipping. I was able to source these from my couch. Can't beat that. Sourced them from my couch. They're always marking down. It's not once and done. Yeah, they constantly mark down. So even the stuff that's currently yellow tag, it'll get marked down again. So if it was a little bit out of your price point, go back, especially either this beginning of this week or beginning of next week, and check and see if they've dropped prices again. Because there are a few items that I would pick up if they dropped the price by like $5. It would make it within sellable range for me and make a good profit. So I'm still going to go back probably in a week and see what they got. Saw a ton of yellow shoes, but they were not on sale. Oh, those the yellow shoes behind me. Yeah, it just depends on when the store gets them on their truck is when they do their markdown. So yeah, if they weren't on sale, that means they probably got it later before they technically were within that yellow tag markdown. So that's probably why, unfortunately. I purchased a spreadsheet, entered my data, it was saved on my Google Drive, went to add the next day and the data disappeared from the Google Drive. How do you ensure it's saved? Jason spreadsheet, need the data saved. You can PM me this, save time. Message Jason and see if he can help you with that, Pat. Sometimes he'll go in and check, but it's a Google Sheet spreadsheet. As soon as you enter something in the spreadsheet, it should save automatically. So it's probably some setting you have within your Google that is causing that. Because like when I put one number in there and I leave it for like 2 seconds, it'll save that number in my spreadsheet. So that's probably a setting that you have on your Google account. Sorry. Yeah, contact Jason. He'll help you with that. He's more of the spreadsheet whiz. I'm just the guy that promotes it and I use it. So that's why I promote it. Just sold a Peter Millar Polo 40 from the TJ sale. You hooked it up with that video. Nice. Let's go. Was it more of a plain Peter Millar Polo or was it one of the pattern ones? Because I got a few of the pattern ones that are really good. Is Mountain Hardwear a good brand to resell? Yes, certain Mountain Hardwear pieces sell. Some don't. So just be careful with the pieces you pick up. Like a basic polo won't really resell for crazy money. So, do you always have buyer pay shipping on eBay? Yes, pretty much always the buyer pay shipping. What's your favorite thrift store? Red, white, and blue thrift. Wish we had those sales in the Netherlands. No way. Europe is more expensive. I've heard that. But you guys also have brands that we can't access here in the U.S. that you could possibly sell to the U.S. and make some good money. Can't sell Jay Lindbergh shorts. Can't sell the Jay Lindbergh shorts I have. Those were brand new with tags. So that's why those sold so fast. I literally just listed those and they sold fast. What's up, Obats? CC Filson. I picked this up in a recent video. I'll probably do a quick little bit about this one too. This is just a basic short sleeve tan shirt. There's nothing crazy about the shirt. Picked this up for $10.68 and this sold within a week and a half for $44.99 plus shipping. This is the older CC Filson label. The older label typically sells for a little bit more. It's a little bit more quality over the newer stuff. The newer stuff is still quality, but the older stuff people really like. But yeah, really good sale. Basic shirt. The thrift store didn't price it up too much. It was $10, but it wasn't anything crazy. Sometimes I found CC Filson at certain thrift stores for like $30-$40. So it's glad to find that. It was a quick flip. Always look out for CC Filson. It's just a plain pink Crown Crafted. It was only 16, somewhere else 10. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, Crown Crafted is a good line of Peter Millar. Crown Crafted, featherweight, and of course Summer Comfort is like the most common decent style. But featherweight is actually one of the best. They always sell super fast for me, even pre-owned condition. And you know a featherweight polo when you pick it up because it's super lightweight. How are Greg Norman golf polos in your opinion? Greg Norman golf polos I typically pass on. If you find them brand new with tags cheap enough, you probably could flip them, like Callaway. I was picking up a bunch of Callaway from the TJ Maxx sale, but Greg Norman is one that I normally pass on, and you probably saw a bunch of that at TJ Maxx. I passed on all those, even the ones with the crazy patterns I passed on. What's up, Susie? Appreciate you being here. I like having Instagram in here too. Instagram, I've incorporated you guys in. Say thank you to TikTok for banning me from going live. How do you do write-offs for redonated inventory? Talk to your tax advisor about write-offs and things like that. I'm not a tax advisor, so I could answer that question, but just reach out to your tax advisor. Normally, I'll say this. Normally, when you bring an item in and you redonate it, you'll get some sort of receipt for the amount that they consider that item to be, and then that's what you would write off. But again, talk to your tax advisor. They might tell you something completely different. So, good and bad of rag houses. I don't do any rag houses. I don't sell any vintage, really. So I'm not like I don't sell vintage hardly at all. So that's the purpose of rag houses usually. Could you find more modern brands at rag houses? Yes. But typically when you go to rag houses, you're looking for those vintage tees, those distressed vintage tees, things like that. I don't sell those. If you go through my eBay store, it's all modern clothing. Pretty much all modern clothing. Donald Ross polos, no. Again, if you find a brand new with tags at a good price, you might be able to flip those. But if you look up sell-through on Donald Ross, it probably isn't the best. So, breakfast balls polo, loud prints, breakfast balls. There's all kinds of weird brands like that coming out. And yes, the more niche they are, the better. Like Roback's a good one. Typically, like I'm assuming, Daniel, that exact brand is only sold online. If you look it up, there's no retail store, it's only sold online, and that's what you're looking for with golf brands, because those specific brands hold their value. For example, one of the brands that does that too, that holds their value really well, is a brand called Outlier. I've mentioned it a few times on my live, but you can't find Outlier in normal stores. You can only order it online, so that means it holds that resale value. Breakfast balls is Roosevelt's. Look at the buttons. There you go. Could be Roosevelt's, which would make a lot of sense. Also a brand that's only sold online. I got a few, but super yellow tag, yeah. If you get them cheap enough, it's worth it. So glad you're on Instagram. Appreciate you, Ben. Guess jeans men's. Vintage Guess jeans do really, really well, especially the ones with the triangle on the back pocket. Made in USA. Those will sell. But basic, newer label Guess jeans, I don't pick those up. These are Bruno Magli. Bruno Magli is the brand. I picked these up in a bulk buy locally. They're like nice, like lace-up leather dress shoes, like sneakers. Picked these up for $8. These sold for $40 plus shipping over on eBay. These took a while to sell though. This is more of like a niche brand, and I knew it would take a while to sell, so that's why I only paid $8 for them. But good profit on that one. 8 into 40. These are just going to go into a Priority Mail box, shoe box specifically for shoes, and they're going to ship out. Priority Mail shipping. Yeah, always look for those polo brands that are only made online. Those are goods. Those are good ones. Roosevelt's is another brand, like I mentioned. Another brand is Dixon Flannels. Dixon Flannels are sold online pretty much only. I've never seen them in stores. But if they ever have overstock, the only store I would see them in is a store like TJ Maxx and Marshalls. For example, people were finding Roback recently at TJ Maxx. I didn't find any. This was like a couple months ago. But that was all overstock Roback that they just sold to TJ Maxx. If you ever find those at TJ Maxx, pick them up because they will sell for good money. These are going to go priority. They're going to ship out. I only had this at 2 pound rate. It's 2 pounds 7 ounces. That was dumb of me. Buyer paid $18.05. I'm only paying $17.46, so I'm still making a little bit on the shipping on this one. And that's the last item to ship. So if you guys have any last minute questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. If not, I'm going to head off. We're going to get some listings done today. And then, yeah, tomorrow I'll be live again in the morning. We're going to do live thrifting on Thursday. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. I don't know. Either Thursday or tomorrow. I don't know which one we're going to do yet. On Poshmark, when you get a like, do you send a discount right away? I personally don't send a discount, Rhonda. Autoposher does it for me. So if you missed my live yesterday night, I went over Autoposher because I got a bunch of questions about Autoposher when I put out that short yesterday. But Autoposher will see the like, and if they see multiple likes, they'll actually bundle the item for the buyer and send offers on the multiple items at 10% off. So I let Autoposher do all that for me. It's automated. Yeah, somebody said, somebody was talking about breakfast balls polos, Trisha. And then Elliot said that might be Roosevelt's for breakfast balls polos. You probably know about that if it is. Do you usually do 10% first? Yes. On every single one of the platforms for Autoposher, I have them send a 10% offer on all items. So as soon as I get a like on Mercari, Depop, Poshmark, or get a watcher on eBay, it'll send out 10%. Also, If somebody's heavily browsing the item on eBay, meaning they're like in the listing and they're looking through it, and eBay detects that they might be interested in it, they allow you to send an offer. And if you're not watching your listing like right then, you miss out on that offer opportunity. But Auto Posture will catch that and send that 10% on offer. So, do you have a YouTube for Auto Posture? Yes, it's on my YouTube channel. It's one of my videos. If you just go to my main YouTube page and you scroll down a little bit, you'll see the Auto Posture video. Do you find your sales happening in groups on eBay or sporadically through the day? Usually sporadically. It's never like in like heavy groups. I don't sell like 10 items and then, I don't sell anything for 6 hours and then randomly 4 items will sell. It's normally like slowly throughout the day. Do I get sometimes where like 3 or 4 items will sell within an hour? Sure. But yeah, typically if you get that, it'll be early morning or late afternoon, late evening. It's normally like during the weekdays. It's whenever people aren't at work because you'll get those. So brand is made by Roosevelt. It's their golf brand. There you go. So that is their golf brand. Is the what is it? Breakfast balls is Roosevelt's golf brand. We learned something new today, so be on the lookout for those. I'm sure they sell really, really, really well. In your opinion, with a store of 300 items, is it worth it to pay for the highest level of Auto Posture? 300 items? If you're talking about the highest level, meaning the $89.99 version, I would say no. That's with 2,000 credits. If you're talking about the mid version, you're about at that level that you should be doing automation and cross listing to multiple platforms. So I would say that $69.99 version is perfect for you. I wouldn't go to the $89.99 version because there's no reason for you to have 2,000 credits per month. Because even if you cross listed your whole entire store to all 4 platforms, that would it's already listed, let's say, on eBay. And if you want to move it to Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop, it would only cost you 900 credits to do that. So you could pretty much move almost your entire store over with just the 750 credits. And then you can move the rest over the following month. Or you can just slowly move it over time. I was going to go with Flip. Is that the same as Auto Posture? Flip is, in my opinion, Flip is the lowest tier of cross listers. I feel like Auto Posture is significantly ahead of Flip. Now, Flip is cheaper, obviously. If you use somebody's affiliate code, I think you get it free for 6 months. You just got to think, if there's a platform giving out their product for free, it's probably because it's not better than the rest. They're able to do that because they don't have a lot invested in that product. So the reason Auto Posture is an expensive one, just like Vendoo, just like List Perfectly, is because it's actually a good product. So I believe Auto Posture is better. Flip doesn't have I doubt Flip has a Poshbot. I doubt Flip does delist, relist automatically. I don't even know if they send out offers on all platforms. So yeah. How about Prime Lister? Prime Lister, I think, has a Poshbot, but they don't have automated delist, relist on eBay, Depop, and Mercari. They don't have automated delist, relist because Prime Lister actually reached out to me, and I could have got paid a lot more to push Prime Lister, but I chose to push Auto Posture and make less because Auto Posture is a better product. In my opinion, it's way better. If somebody's pushing Prime Lister, what I would do is I would ask them, how is it better than Auto Posture? They wouldn't be able to answer that question because Auto Posture has everything Prime Lister has and then some. The only thing they could say is Prime Lister is cheaper, but the reason it's cheaper is because it doesn't offer everything that they have. I know there are some influencers pushing Prime Lister. I would push back on those influencers and say, what does Prime Lister have better than Auto Posture? Why is this better of a product? Why are you pushing this product? Because again, I'm pushing a product that gives me less money per month because I know it's a better product, and I'm okay pushing that product. I know over time I'm going to be able to push more Auto Posture than I will Prime Lister because it's just a better product in my opinion. The only thing Auto Posture doesn't have compared to other services is when it comes to List Perfectly and Vendoo, Auto Posture does not have a way to track your sales and see your increase and decrease in performance yet. But Auto Posture knows that the other ones have that, and she knows that she needs that. So that's probably going to be the next thing she's working on. And as soon as she has that, then she has everything the other platforms have and then some. So yeah, that's the only thing Auto Posture doesn't have is a way to track sales. But I use Jason's spreadsheet anyway, so I don't really need that. But it would be nice if she added that on, even for an extra like $5 a month or like a one-time charge, because then I would be able to drop one more product and just focus on another singular product. So a Prime Lister has better. It's allow you to send bulk offers on Posh at one time. Yeah, that could be good, but Autoposher sends out offers automatically as soon as you get a like. So as soon as you get a like on a product, you get an offer sent. It also will resend offers multiple times. So if the person remains liked on that item for a certain period of time, it'll resend that offer for you automatically. So I get why that would make sense. But you could also just bulk send offers right on Poshmark too. You don't need a bot to bulk send offers. It's really easy to do on Poshmark itself. So yeah, Autoposher's saying they're working on that feature. Yeah, I can see why that works. But again, if somebody's already liked that item and I've already sent them an offer once, the chances of me making a sale on a second offer is not very likely. And I get why you would want that feature though, because when they have that discount, I forget what they call it, but they have that discount closet thing. And if you send out an offer, then they get free shipping or something like that. Then yeah, that would be useful. But I send the offers right away with the likes and everything. So I bought jeans that say 29 wage in the men's. Are they men's even though no length is on them? Yeah, most likely they're men's, but you should still do the waist and the inseam measurement on those. So yeah, Autoposher sends automatic offers. I think Prime Lister does too. They just have the bulk send feature. I get why people would want that. It makes sense, but for me, it doesn't really matter. That offer has already been sent. So Flea for 100 days on Flip does a lot, and it can be helpful for small stores. Yeah, if you're just starting out, Flip is a good product, but just understand Flip is significantly. Flip is, when people talk about Flip compared to Vendu, List Perfectly, Autoposher, those big three are like at the top. Those are what all the big stores are using. And when you just start, yeah, free option is great for 100 days, but just know it's free because it's not as good as the rest. So as soon as you start building up your store and you need something that's significantly better, that's when you might increase. And yeah, Autoposher is not the end all be all. There's reasons for people that use Vendu. For example, like I said before, if you want to track your sales and stuff, Vendu does that for you. And if you need that feature, then you would go with Vendu. If you need List Perfectly does the same thing. So again, if you need that feature, you would go with List Perfectly. If you like seeing your items get listed on the actual platforms and not within like Autoposher, then yes, you would go with List Perfectly. That would be the one you go for. So just pick whichever one is best for you. Autoposher has a 7-day free trial, so definitely test it out. But for me and my business, Autoposher is significantly better than the others. It's just easier to use. It's faster. Yeah, it just is better with the share bot and everything you get, and the automated delist, relist, and the offer sent. It's like everything my business needed, so that's why I went with that one. All right, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'll be live again tomorrow morning, early, shipping out orders. So make sure you come on in. Unless we do a live thrift, I don't know if we're gonna do a live thrift tomorrow. We'll have to see. But I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you tomorrow morning.